All right. Hey, I'm gonna make a audio recording about expressing yourself because I just ended a text recording with bye, saying bye, bye, bye. And after I did that, I thought about it and I thought about it's like a spring. I thought about the animation that would go along with that. Like, I spoke for 2 minutes, we went on this adventure, you listened, I talked, and then at the end, I disengage and I coil, spring, zoom, catapult myself back into my space. And the sound that it makes is bye, like that, boing, 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 kind of thing. So I thought that was really cute. I wanted to share it. I wanted to say that expressing yourself is moment by moment. It's energy I feel like has been limited for far too long. Uh, Talking from a paralyzed person who's like pinned down to the bed for 2 past years, talking about feeling energy limitations. Yes, valid. Um, Energy wants to move, and emotions are energy. Uh, Processing things in our thoughts is a type of energy. The quality that we give, the vibration, the flavor, the characteristics of the energy that we give is our artistry. The way that we paint with our expression, which is our communication on a multitude of levels, not just your voice, but all of the different minutiae within the voice, all of the different other ways you can pick up subtle expression and meaning, and the things you can sense in the fields energetically, which aren't picked up by the normal five senses, that are being registered and analyzed on a level we aren't familiar with because our human instrumentation is limited to the limitations of our human perception. So, really, if we can't see it or sense it, we can't measure it, but there's far more going on in reality. We can see like 0.6%, like less than 1% of the entire spectrum of what's going on and what there is available to sense, to perceive, to analyze, to communicate with, to navigate through, to exchange with, to use, to disengage with, etc. So, parts of us are communicating with parts of reality that we are not aware of. And expression allows for the energy to move in a specific way so that there's less noise and static and freneticism in your system, your nervous system, your biofields, whatever. You're not left with unresolved, repressed things. You've let them come out and express themselves in their authentic way, and you've allowed yourself to enter into the category of the delusional, cringe worthy artist, mystic that's so abstract and extra with the word salads that she or he delivers in any given moment is a nod and an honor to the fact that there's an infinite possibility of expressions available to anyone at any moment. And to limit yourself because you're assuming that there's a specific way that one thing needs to be expressed or not. And if you go against that, means you're outcast to society and you're going to die in a ditch because the tribe has no use for you because you're unpredictable. I know it hits on those core coding mechanisms of if I'm not fitting in, if I'm not accepted, then I'm not going to be taken care of. And look at me, I really get to put this to the test in real life. I'm about to go into a chapter that's much more deep and intense and extreme in fear and scaring and uncertainty and the unknown of like pushing the human experience and pain and trauma and you know, possibilities to the limits. Like I'm on the top of the roller coaster getting ready to go down the scariest part. And I have to just rely on this extra allowance for expression to happen, or else I will implode or explode or I would crack. I'm just doing what I have to do. If I have to raise my voice, if I have to shake my arms, if I have to sing at the end of the sentence, if I have to throw in something super random, it's totally fine. If I have to be delusional, if it's not making sense, if you or anybody, like, give people permission to expand beyond their limited sense of self that you've given them through your perceptions and conditioning. And we can start opening up a lot of room for resolution and sorting this mess out and really showing up for each other and showing each other the ways to adapt and get through these increased levels of insanity. So, thanks for listening.